Hi, I'm Spencer Ehrenfeld. I'm joined today by Anwar Thomas, who is the Director of Lawyers to the Rescue's program at the University of Miami and a law student there. Thank you so much for coming.
Certainly, thank you for having me.
This is the orientation that you will receive if you are going to participate in a Lawyers to the Rescue event at the Camillus House. One of the first things we want to tell you is how much we appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule, and you as well, sir,
Thank you.
for helping out the people who need the help the most. What we do at Lawyers to the Rescue, and predominantly at the Camillus House events, is that we provide free legal services to the homeless. All the lawyers who come to the event promise that they will never charge any of the people that we serve any attorney's fees under any circumstances whatsoever. And it gives us an opportunity to work directly with law students like yourself to create a mentoring environment and give you sort of a front seat opportunity to see how lawyers work, get to meet lawyers, and also be of service to the community. So you as a law student, what your role is going to be is to observe, but also to obtain information before the lawyer meets the client.
Okay.
And all of the law student volunteers will meet with the clients at the Camillus House, and remember that the information you're obtaining is confidential and privileged, so they're going to be sharing with you very private information. We will provide these forms to you, and the first thing that you're going to want to do is get the name of the client, their address, which most of them are residents of the Camillus House, and get a brief description from the client what their issues are. And the issues that we encounter range from criminal defense issues, Social Security, disability, adoption, family law issues, immigration, but it will help us understand which lawyer to best put that client with. So think of yourself, Anwar, when you're talking to these folks as sort of a triage nurse to figure out, do I bring this person to a neurologist or to the cardiologist, get some idea. And oftentimes you'll be confronted with clients who have a constellation of problems.
If I don't have any experience in immigration or criminal defense or any of that, does that matter?
It matters not at all. It's a great question. All you need to do is sort of help figure out what area of the law it is, but you don't have to provide any help other than to sort of figure out where we put this particular client. I'll pretend I'm the client, you're you,
Okay.
and interview me, and I'll give you sort of an example of the kind of information.
Okay. Well, Spencer, first I want to introduce you. My name is Anwar Thomas, and I'm a law student at the University of Miami. I'm glad that I'm being able to help you out this morning.
Thank you so much for coming, Mr. Thomas.
First, I'd like to get your full name, and what is your full name?
Spencer Ehrenfeld.
Okay. And do you have a place of residence?
I'm currently residing here at the Camillus House. I'm a resident here.
Okay. And I don't know if anyone's told you at all about Lawyers to the Rescue or what we do.
I have no idea. I heard something about, I saw a sign that said there's free lawyers coming here today, but I have no idea what's happening.
Okay, well basically what we are doing is we're basically here to provide people such as yourselves with services, if it may be for family law needs, legal needs regarding family law, legal needs regarding immigration, legal needs regarding criminal issues. We're here to provide those services to you and to individuals such as yourself. So that being said, do you have, I'm assuming yes because you've decided to meet with us today, but do you have any of those kinds of issues or any legal issues that you need help with?
I have a couple outstanding bench warrants for me, and I need to speak to a criminal defense lawyer. I hope you have somebody here that can talk to me.
Yes, we do. What we're going to need is if you could just give a description of the issue, and just want to let you know that because you're working with attorneys and law students, that this information is privileged and confidential, so you don't have to worry about anything that you write down in this description being given to law enforcement or to anyone who won't be helping you in your case.
Great, thank you so much. And then the person would write down here outstanding bench warrants. The conference, or the conversation we just had, is done in a room where there's no video cameras, there's no recording, so that the person can feel absolutely comfortable that the information they're being providing is, in fact, confidential. Once you've determined, based on this conversation, this would be a criminal defense issue, you would find out which attorneys are at the event, and this will occur before you start meeting with the clients. We'll have a general meeting where we'll identify who the attorneys are, and they'll identify themselves, they'll introduce themselves, and they'll be assigned to particular areas of the law. So you'll know, for instance, that Scott Kotler, who's a criminal defense attorney and a member of the board of directors, he's the go-to guy for criminal defense cases.
Gotcha.
And then if we have a family law attorney there, this will be the family law attorney that you would bring any domestic issues, divorce, adoption, something along those lines. Sometimes lawyers come, such as myself, I'm a personal injury guy, and there's not really a personal injury question. I'll do the best that I can to assist the person in whatever it is. And oftentimes the conversations that we have are things that where they simply need to get addresses of the courthouse, or they're trying to find the status of how a case is pending, or where to apply for Social Security disability. They just need that information. We have laptops, we have internet, and we will go online and give them that information.
So it sounds like this has nothing to do with grades or previous experience or anything like that. It's just about wanting to help.
It's absolutely correct. There is no grades, there's no wrong or right. It's just come there and try to help. And if there's not someone there at the particular clinic that can provide the help that's needed, we have a Rolodex full of members from around the country that have agreed to provide free legal services.
Wow.
So we'll give you access to that database, and you'll find somebody in Wichita, Kansas, or somebody in Gainesville or Tallahassee that can help them on this particular issue. So it expands and extends beyond those who are present on that day.
Gotcha.
And sometimes there's nothing we can do. In fact, oftentimes we're presented with situations where unfortunately there's nothing that we can do other than just to listen, to give them some support, and be there. And sometimes that's all we can do for them, but it's part of what we're proud of, is that we are there when others don't come. And so we're very pleased that you came, and we hope that
Happy
this
to be here.
videotape will encourage anyone who's out there who's watching this and who's interested in participating with Lawyers to the Rescue, law students, lawyers. This is how it works. Come see us at the Camillus House. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I have one more question.
Yes, sir.
When exactly do these clinics take place? When do they normally take place?
The very best answer to that, depending on when you watch this video, is to check the website.
Okay.
We have different events at different facilities across South Florida that occur all the time. So check the website for the up-to-the-minute date and time for each clinic.
Gotcha. Well, I look forward to getting involved.
Thank you
for
so
having
much.
me.
Thank you.